Let's talk about the other things I like about this camera. It's this cool flip-up screen like that. That gives you the view you want when you're vlogging like this. Do you guys want to know what I like and what I don't like about this Canon G7X Mark III for shooting video and vlogging? When I'm running around, running and gunning, I'm using a Canon XA50. It's a camcorder, it's bigger, and I actually use that thing for vlogging as well. It's a lot heavier out there. I wanted to get a smaller camera, which is why I got this Canon G7X Mark III earlier this year for shooting videos on my YouTube channel. And you can see how the quality is in these last videos that I've been shooting on my YouTube channel because I've been using this Canon G7X. So the big thing out there in the compact camera category that sets this and other cameras like the Sony ZV-1 apart from its rivals is having a mic input. And that's what this has right here. So with the mic input, you can attach the mic. Unfortunately, the Canon doesn't come with a cold shoe mount. I bought this UURig attachment and it's already on here. Allows me to have a cold shoe mount. And what that does, I got this Rode Micro mic, I think it's called, and I'll put a link down to all this stuff in the description. It comes with this massive wind cover and that usually gets everyone's attention. But what this cold shoe mount does, it allows me to put a mic on there, plug my mic in, and then I have cool microphone inputs right here instead of using the camera mic on top. And with this wind muff, I'm good in any sort of conditions. It's perfect. The only thing I would note is that it doesn't come with a cold shoe mount, so you're gonna have to buy some sort of UURig mount like this, or I've seen online you can also hook up mics with using Velcro and some tie straps. I've tried doing that, but in the end, I went with this UURig mount. Pretty cool. It includes an ND filter, so you can switch that on. It has one ND filter, so if you're out shooting in light, bright conditions, you put on the ND filter. It's like putting on sunglasses and it opens up the lens. So that's cool with a compact camera like this, having an ND filter built in, having that jack for microphones. Those are things to look for in a compact camera when you need to vlog, and that's what you want. This also has pretty good image stabilization. It has built-in image stabilization. It also has digital processing stabilization as well in there. And so far, my videos have been pretty smooth, and I'm able to get some nice smooth shot. Even when I'm zoomed in to the maximum optical zoom of 4.2, this thing can handle image stabilization, so that's important. The other thing is the form factor. So this is very tiny, it fits in your pocket, it's perfect for vlogging. So if you're in a restaurant, it's not too big, not too obvious when you're out there trying to shoot and vlog and not wanting to be noticed. The only thing is, when you get the microphone on there like this, it starts to be quite big, but I found a lot of people are attracted to this little dead cat on here. I don't like to call it a dead cat, but meow. So the other thing, talk about accessories. I got this tripod, the Moman Tripod. It's super cool. I did an unboxing of this tripod earlier in another video. I'll put a link up there to that. Also got this Manfrotto 492 Ballhead, and this thing is a beast. That's what you want. So the camera, it screws on there somehow. There it is. It's got a 1/4-inch screw, mounts on there, fits nice and snug. This Manfrotto ball mount is super secure, so it locks into any sort of position like that. It's great for vlogging. It has a nice reach, so you can put it out like that. The camera also has a nice wide lens, so when you're vlogging, you get a nice view. You can see all around you, so I like that about the Mark III from Canon. The other thing on this tripod is if you loosen it all the way up, these legs fold out like this. It's versatile, so you can get different heights. You can lock it in the next position like this, and you get that height there. And just the last thing on accessories I bought, you can charge this thing with a special USB-C wire, but I bought a little extra battery charger and a couple of extra batteries, so I pop that in. I always have 2 extra batteries, and I have the battery that's in here. I have an Extreme SD card in there, Extreme Pro Scan Disk, 64 gigabytes. That's enough for everything you need. All your data gets on there, and then at the end of the day, you need to transfer those files off the card and reformat that card every now and then. Let's talk about the other things I like about this camera. It's this cool flip-up screen like that. That gives you the view you want when you're vlogging like this. This has good texture, good grip, and it kicks out right there, so your hands grip on that. and it also has a little kick out there at the back. It's also super fast on and off. So if you have this thing off and you see something you want to video, you flip it on real quick, you hit record on the back with that little red button, and you're already recording in a matter of like 2 seconds. And that's pretty good and quick compared to the bigger video camera, this Canon XA50. This is a lot faster. Menu system, it's Canon's menu system, and it's pretty darn good. You can flip through the screen awfully quick. It has everything you need. It's pretty simple to set up. I just kept most of the settings to default mode. So that's an important thing to have. This quick power up, you're ready to run and gun. A small form factor, quick power up is perfect for vlogging. Some negative points about this, and I'll talk about it. When I'm out and I'm trying to shoot, I don't shoot in 4K, I shoot in 1080p. When I'm out, sometimes I do want to shoot in 4K. If I want to shoot some thumbnails, I flip the screen up, put it in 4K, and get nice wide images that I can later crop to 1080 by 19 by 1080 by, what is it? But if I've been out shooting for a while and I turn it to 4K and I want to make those thumbnails, oftentimes it says overheating and you can't shoot in 4K. And I haven't even been shooting in 4K. I've been shooting in 1080 for the longest time all day, but you can't shoot in 4K. So that's a major problem. So 4K on this is an issue. I wouldn't go with this if you're wanting to shoot a lot of videos in 4K, but in 1080p, it's perfect. It does the job. The other thing is what everybody's been talking about, the focus, the autofocus, it jumps around. That's true. And I have the latest firmware update on this, but still this thing suffers with autofocus problems. I'll just put it on the tripod here. I need to change the battery pack. I was out shooting all day. Another different vlog. I'm here in Ghent, Belgium, so look forward to that vlog coming up on Ghent, Belgium. I think that video will go up before this one, so there's gonna be a link for that right there. It's a future video. Boom, future video link right there. I'll put it in the card so you can get to that. Throw in another battery, and that's why you need a few of these batteries. The batteries last a pretty good amount of time, but if you're out all day and you don't wanna risk running out of battery power, carry some extra batteries. That's my pro tip. That autofocus, it does jump around and it locks on your face, but then sometimes it'll focus a bit in the background. You've heard and you've seen all the other videos on YouTube about that, so I won't go into too much detail about that. It is a bit of an issue. I wouldn't say a problem because overall it works for me. I would like to see in the new Mark IV, whatever version they come out with this next, I'd like to see that fixed. The other thing that I would recommend to Canon, these Canon cameras like this are, I think for me, they're primarily used for vlogging, for shooting video. I hardly ever put it over into the camera mode. Sometimes I do that when I'm making my thumbnails because the 4K option overheats. So I'll put it into the camera mode, I'll hook my phone up via the Wi-Fi connection, and I'll stand back and I can shoot my thumbnails like that with the remote on my telephone, hooking it up to this with the Wi-Fi connection, so that's pretty cool. Again, I love that flip up screen like this. The recommendation I would have to Canon on easier video access would be putting a big red button on top, or make it, once you're in video mode, make this, as well as the focus, make it also the video button, because back here, this is way too small. Come on, Canon. I'm trying to reach back here and surf around for this little red button. I just can't do that, and I have these huge hands. I can't get back there. So that's the only other negative on this. But this Canon G7X Mark III, I like it. So hopefully in this 2021 year, we're gonna see the Canon G7X Mark IV come out that'll make all these changes and also come out with even newer additions to this camera that we're not yet even thinking of, that would make it the ultimate vlogging camera that would compete with something like the Sony ZV-1. What's your thoughts? What camera are you using to vlog, or what camera are you considering using to vlog? I wanna hear your comments. I'm not gonna answer that phone. I wanna see your comments down below. Let me know what camera you're considering to use to vlog with. Do you already have a G7X, a different Mark II or Mark III? Are you using the Sony ZV-1? Let me know if you're considering this, and let me know if you have this, what type of problems or what you like about this camera. But now you see my Canon, my main gun for all the vlogs, all the videos that I've been shooting in 2021 here on YouTube.